In the world of crypto markets, the smartest investors use secret tools to predict market movements and make massive profits. As the legendary Warren Buffett said, price is what you pay, and value is what you get. The question now is, what is valuable? And how do you predict what is next in the crypto world? What is next in the crypto market? In today's video, we are going to reveal the power of the Relative Strength Index, otherwise known as the RSI. Now, this is a game-changing indicator that will give you the edge you need to stay ahead of the curve. So if you're ready to transform your trading and unlock the secret to markets, join me on this journey to financial freedom. Guys, let's dive in to discover the RSI strategy that will change your trading forever. The Relative Strength Index is a momentum oscillator or a calculator used to measure speed and change of a price movement in a given period of time. This can be a powerful tool for predicting price movement, I promise. I'm going to show you a comprehensive yet straightforward strategy for using RSI to predict price movement on Binance or any other platform you choose or you wish to use. Alright, now let's go into understanding the basics of RSI. I wouldn't want to waste much of your time. So guys, typically RSI ranges from 0 to 100. Okay, although Binance and other platforms have already calculated it for us, but we ought to know how the calculation works. All right, so the trading platform calculates RSI in a crypto asset, which is the relative strength index in a particular crypto asset, using 7 candles, datas of 7 candles, datas of 14 candles, or datas of 25 candlesticks. Let me show you what a candlestick is. Okay, let me go to hot and let me choose BTC, one of the most popular coins you can find in the crypto world presently. So these are what are referred to as candlestick for the sake of our newbies in the building. These lines, these red and green lines, these are the candlesticks. The red ones represent the market being depreciated, and the green ones represent an upward trend, meaning the market is being, the value of that currency is elevating. Okay, so the RSI is calculated using an average of 7 candlesticks, 14 candlesticks, or 25 candlesticks. So the RSI is calculated using the average gain divided by the average loss over a specific period of time. Let me repeat this. RSI is calculated using the average gain of that 7 candle. If you're using a 7 candlestick RSI, so that means the RSI, the 7 candlestick RSI is calculated using the average gain of that 7 candlesticks divided by the average loss of that same 7 candlesticks, okay, in a specific period of time. So guys, let's go into how you can be able to switch on your RSI indicator on your chart. Okay, so first, you might not be able to find it on this place where the indicators are situated. So where you can get the RSI is actually by tapping on this place. It's going to lead you to more indicators. Okay, so when we tap on it, it's going to bring us to this interface, and the RSI can be found on the sub indicator space over here. Okay, so you would want to click on that, and after clicking on it, you have toggled it on. But in order to make sure that the candlestick, sorry, the RSI settings is on 7 and 14 and 25, you just have to go to the indicator setting over here. Okay, so you click on indicator setting and click on RSI, and it's going to bring you to this interface. So as you can see, RSI 1 is on 7, the value of RSI 1 is on 7, the value of RSI 2 is on 14, and the value of RSI 3 is on 24. So what 7 means is that the relative strength index of the first RSI is going to be using 7 candlesticks, okay, and the relative strength index of the second RSI is going to be calculated using 14 candlesticks. I toggled off my RSI 3 because it is mostly used by investors and swing traders, not the scalpers. Okay, so if you are planning to hold on a coin for a longer period of time, you can toggle it on if you want. So you will want to go to the width and adjust the wideness. So it was initially on this first one, so I changed the thickness of the width to a thicker one because, you know, some of us here use glasses are included. So after making sure that you've set all this, as you can see, my RSI 7 is color yellow and my RSI 14 is color purple. If you want, you can change it to any color of your choice. So you would want to confirm, click on confirm, okay, and go back to the chart. All right, and this is our RSI over here. Let me indicate it for you guys. So this is our RSI. So as you can see, RSI 7 is reading 25, and if you haven't forgot, I told you that the RSI ranges from 0 to 100 and RSI 14 is ranging 33. So the average profit and average loss of 7 candlesticks has given us a value of 25, and the average profit and average loss of 14 candlestick have given us an average of 33. Okay, so the most important thing about this video is what we are going to talk about right now: identifying when to buy, hold, or sell an asset using this RSI indicator. So all this English we've been saying all this time, this is where the equals to is. This is where the answer is. Okay, so the first condition is called overbought condition. Okay, the first condition to use this RSI is called overbought. I'm going to explain it in a bit. So when the RSI value crosses above 70, all right, let's say you are using the RSI 7. Okay, you can just use one if you want. Okay, you can just use one RSI. I'm using 2 in my video because of the 15-minute scalpers and the 30-minute scalpers, and those who want to hold it for a whole day. Okay, those who want to hold the coin for a whole day. So that's why I'm using 2 RSI. But let me just remove one so that we can just concentrate on knowing what RSI actually is all about. Okay, so let me just go back to my RSI and toggle off RSI 14. Okay, confirm. So if you notice, RSI 14 is gone. So in the first condition, like I told you before, it is called overbought condition, and when the RSI value crosses 70, it is currently on 28. But if, for instance, this value over here crosses 70, is on 70 or above 70, then the RSI of that particular crypto, which is BTC USDT, is considered to be overbought. What I mean by overbought, what this means is that the asset has rise. Okay, it has gained an upward trend, it has been buying, and it has been in the favor of buyers, and it is an indication that this asset might be on a potential reversal. All right, that means that this asset has reached an all-time high, and it might at any time start dropping, and this is not a good time to buy an asset. Okay, because it has already reached a high level. And the second condition is called oversold. All right, so this condition actually happens when the RSI is below 30. Okay, and this indicates that RSI, in this video we are talking about BTC, you can do it on any crypto you want. All right, so this means that this asset is oversold. So in other words, it means that the sellers have long been in control. When I say the sellers have been in control, is that there's enough BTC in the market, which makes the price to depreciate. If there's enough of something in the market, the value of that thing depreciate. Take for instance, now you go to a tomato market and there are 100 sellers of tomato, and only 2 sellers have tomatoes available. The rest sellers don't have tomato. Those 2 sellers have the power to increase their price because they know that there isn't much competition in the market. If the tomato is being bought, if the initial price of that tomato is $2 per kilogram, because of the scarcity of that tomato, it might rise to up to $4 per kg. But in a case whereby all the tomato buyers have tomato, okay, it can even be in a competitive price of, let's say, $1.5 because everybody wants to sell. So that is exactly what's happening here. So if the sellers have long been in control of the market and everything is going down, all right, it is time for the market. It is an indication for the market to likely reverse into a buying momentum. All right, this is the best time for the asset to be bought. All right, this is the best time to buy an asset. And lastly, we have the medium condition. This condition occurs when the market is being fluctuated in between 30 and 70. Okay, so it is usually referred to as an indecision market. So in that aspect, mostly people do not buy. They hold their coin to see what is going to happen in the next maybe few hours or days, so that they can be able to tell whether to buy or to just ignore the coin and move to another. Like in the case of BTC now, as you can see, the RSI is gradually increasing. If you are to rewind this video back, you'll see that it is at 36 or 37 or so, and the price of the RSI is heading to 40. So this is an indication that is possibly indicating that I should buy BTC now. If I'm to go back to my homepage, you'll see that BTC is on the sell position. You see it's about 0.86. This morning it was about -9. Okay, so that means that there's a possible reversal of this asset called BTC. Okay, and lastly, before actually confirming, because there's something we call RSI confirmation. So it is a situation, or should I say, it is a phenomenon where you use the RSI in conjunction with other indicators in order to make sure of what you're doing, in order to verify that the market is actually going where you're predicting it. So before actually explaining the RSI confirmation, you can see that the 7 candlestick RSI is gradually increasing because this candle over here is starting to buy. Have you seen what we're talking about? Okay, so it's going to keep increasing, but in order for us to know if it is safe for us to enter into the market, we can use the 24 hours indicator, which is over here, the 24 hours high and the 24 hours low, to actually see what is going on in the market and predict what is going to happen next. If you don't know how to use the 24 hours indicator, there's a video I've made. It's in my video list. You can go back and check on it and see how to use the 24 hours indicator. I'll leave the link in the description below. And if you don't want to use the 24 hours high and low, you can just use other indicators like the Bollinger Band. This is where you actually toggle on your Bollinger Band over here. Okay, so you tap on it and the Bollinger Band appears. This is a 3 band that actually appears on your candlestick. So the best strategy to use the Bollinger Band is whenever you see a shrinkage, whenever you see the band coming together as if they want to join together, then that means that the market is either going to go up or is going to go down. For instance, this is a shrinkage over here and it shrinks to this level. Okay, so this means that the market is either going to go up or going to come down. All right, so let me give you other examples of this shrinkage. As you can see over here, there's a shrinkage here. Okay, there's a shrinkage over here and the market went down. Let's go back in time to locate another shrinkage. Okay, there's a shrinkage again over here, right here. Okay, and the market did what? The market dropped. So this is typically how the Bollinger Band works, although it has other subsettings. But as a beginner or someone who doesn't want to waste time to actually calculate, you can just use this shrinkage of a thing to actually know when the market is going to buy or sell. This is another potential example. There's a shrinkage over here and the market went high. So if you look at this BTC now, this USD BTC, you will discover that there was a shrinkage over here and the RSI is showing now it's 46. Are you seeing what I'm talking about? The RSI is showing 46. That means that the market is gradually increasing and the candle has turned green. So it is the right time for us to buy BTC and actually go with the trend. Okay, but as a good trader, you can just decide to just wait a little bit until this candle is done forming. Okay, so the next candle that's going to appear, if it's still buying, you can then enter the market and just have a little bit of the buy signal, get a little bit of profit and just quickly come out to see what's going to happen next, because nobody has the power to perfectly predict the market. We only use this analysis to get 90% of our guesses right. So I think this is all about these videos. Remember guys, spot trading is not a journey. Okay, sorry, it's not a destination, it's a journey. All right, you cannot say this is the end of spot trading or something. And every trade on spot, or every trade in fact, gives you a chance to learn, to adapt and to grow. So don't be afraid to make this to take the first step, and don't give up guys. Okay, don't give up on your goals. You have the power to create your own financial freedom, I promise. So keep pushing forward, stay disciplined, and most importantly, believe in yourself. Okay, I'm going to drop a little speech from one of my mentor, and I hope it helps you stay motivated. Happy trading guys. Ciao, have a nice day.
God is watching and he rewards those who want it the most. If you want it the most, you can have it. It's a competition. Every dollar you want, the house you want, the car you want, other people want. You have to win. You have to want it the most and genuinely do your best, because most people aren't capable of doing their best anymore. To get up every day, whether they feel like it or not, and perform regardless. That is the secret. You cannot fail if you try your best.